Hey everybody, it's Christine. I'm up today with the ScrapRoom using their DoubleShot kit, and I am working with this sketch once again from Page Maps that I've been working with throughout the month of October. Today I'm going to be using the page kit that contains the crepe paper collection, and I took that collection and translated the colors to fall. I basically eliminated the pink to make it work for fall. And so you can see right off the bat, I'm starting very true to the sketch and doing the horizontal strip of patterned paper across the middle. And I'm using that really pretty golden patterned paper. And then you can also see I've got some colorful strips cut out over on the other side. I wanted to use the striped paper in a unique way, but I didn't land anywhere that I loved with it. So I'm gonna just use it as accents to frame the picture. In the picture, my daughter is wearing a blue shirt and her backdrop is fall leaves. And so I am going to use that blue stripe as well as the orange stripes to draw the eye into the picture. So I'm gonna just surround the picture with those strips of paper. If you're looking at the sample stuff from the page kit and you're looking at the page kit in front of you, you're probably not even really recognizing that I'm using that page kit because of just cutting out elements of it to translate it to fall. It's got really rich colors and some really cool graphic designs within it that make it pretty versatile. And obviously you can go a much more feminine route with it than I did. Even though I'm doing a female picture, it doesn't have that overly feminine feel to it. And that will come in more as I create the embellishments and add those in. Now, I wanted to be able to include this cool graphic black and white paper, and so I decided to use that as a border. You can see it's the back side of those color strips, and so I had already cut that down to 6 inches trying to figure out some kind of thing to do with it. So I just put it back together basically, and you can't even tell in the finished product that I'm using 2 pieces. I just made sure to line up the pattern so that it would look seamless. And so that was a great way to just make it work, even though I had cut stuff up already. That's definitely something I do a lot of. I might cut something and do it a certain way and think it's going to work, and then it doesn't work. And so then it's a matter of just shifting directions and making it work in that direction. Now the sketch calls for a circle to go up there above the pictures, and so I'm going to tuck that big heart there, and then I'm going to put some little ones over on the left side as the sketch calls for some circles on the left side. For whatever reason on this sketch, I have definitely tended towards a diagonal design, and it's interesting because it's a very horizontal sketch, but I have gone that direction of diagonal, and I'm not really sure what is causing that, but it is what it is. You'll notice that a lot of them that I've done this month have been in a diagonal design, working the way across the paper that way. Now, right now I am outlining with a black pen, just trying to add a little bit of separation between the different elements, also trying to bring in some black from the border into the middle there. Now, if you're wondering about why I have 2 pictures and they're layered that way, I had printed the exact same picture twice, and so I figured I would just use it in there as an extra element, rather than just toss it or whatever. And it just adds kind of an interesting look to things. Obviously, if it was the same picture, I wouldn't be, or if it was a different picture, I wouldn't be covering it up because I would want to use it. But that's why I have the 2 of them there. Now, the embellishments in this page kit are a little bit girlier than I was wanting to go for specifically on this layout, and also just kind of didn't fit the direction that I ended up going. So what I did is I fussy cut those cameras out of that patterned paper and used those as some of my embellishments. And then I'm going to work in some of the gold foil puffy stickers as well. And again, that's just taking both the embellishments that come in a kit as well as the patterned papers and seeing how far you can stretch things to make them work for the story that you're trying to tell. Now, I am not loving things at this point. I feel like it's a little bit top heavy and I want to bring that title down a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift the word love you down so that it's closer to the picture in the center there. And that I like a lot more. So I'm going to just make sure it's straight on there. And then I am going to actually add the word lovely underneath it and just change it up from, a lot. We use the word love you on titles a lot. So this changes up that title just a little bit. And I'm going to slide one of those cameras in there as well. And you can see how it's all really working in a diagonal direction to bring the eye around not around the picture, but down and across the picture and the title and the embellishments. You'll also notice those puffy stickers really add a unique touch because they match the golden paper really well. So they really make things look a little bit dimensional. They just add a nice dimension and texture to the whole thing. So you can see this is really coming together nicely to look like a really fall layout, but with some unique colors to it. And in the end, I'm going to just add some black Nuvo drops and work those in up the diagonal design. And there you have it. Fall layout from a collection in a page kit that you might not expect to produce a fall layout. All from the DoubleShot kit available over at the Scrap Room. The other page kit in there is from Echo Park, and be sure to head over to their website. I will link you up down below. Thanks so much for joining me today. Have a great weekend.